Hello students, welcome to my lecture. Today I am here to deliver this speech on the topic basic concept of reaction mechanism. Basically, here I will discuss substitution reaction only, but today I will discuss about the nucleophile, electrophile and leaving group. Because if you do not learn enough about the nucleophile and electrophile, then you cannot understood any organic chemical reaction. Organic chemistry is comparatively simple to learn because most of the organic reaction follows a single pattern, or uh, chemical reaction may be defined as the shift of electron from electron rich species to electron deficient species. That's mean the shift of valence electron from nucleophile to electrophile, and we got a product. Like that, here this is a nucleophile Nu, and here represent as a Nu. Here E plus is considered as a electrophile, and here shift by the shift of valence electron we got a product. From this representation of simple representation of a organic reaction, first you must learn about nucleophile and electrophile. Okay, when we consider any chemical reaction, or when you think about a chemical reaction, what do you think? First, you think the thermodynamical factor of this reaction, and this from this thermodynamical factor you can explain the relative stability of reactant product as well as the feasibility of the reaction. Okay, when you think the reaction, how the reaction will occur, then you must should learn, you have must a knowledge about chemical kinetics. From chemical kinetics we can explain the reaction path, that is mechanism of the reaction. But here we can explain mathematically and energetically the about the nucleophile and electrophile. Here we can explain mathematically, energetically about nucleophile and electrophile. Suppose when you mixed two or more molecules in a reaction vessel, there was a they but these molecule are collide with each other, and there was a several types of interaction involved in it. It may be ionic, it may be orbital interaction. Mainly orbital interaction here mean molecular orbital interaction. Okay, what type of molecular orbital interaction are operate here? In this diagram you see this, here this is the one set of molecular orbital of organic molecule, suppose A, and here this is the another set of molecular orbital of molecule B, and all the molecular orbital, when you you think about a reaction, you must consider all type of interaction between all the molecular orbitals. Here this is a field molecular orbital, and this is another field molecular orbital. Here also these two are field molecular orbital, and this is empty molecular orbital, that is pi, that is sigma star or pi star molecular orbital. In some molecule there was a field orbital, maybe sigma orbital, maybe pi molecular orbital, maybe non-bonding molecular orbital. Okay, when field orbital are interact, what will happen? When field orbital are interact, what will happen? Here this picture is, from this picture it is clear that there was no effective bond formation occur. Why? When two molecular orbital are interact, in this figure the bonding molecular orbital and anti-molecular orbital are both are filled. That's why the bond order of this from this interaction we get 0. That's mean from the interaction between filled molecular orbital and antibonding molecular orbital we cannot get a effective bond formation. But in a reaction this happens. This consider. Okay. Second figure, in the second figure we consider a interaction between filled orbital and unfilled orbital. That's mean empty orbital. Okay, this is a one set of molecular orbital of molecule A, and this is another set of interaction of molecule B. What will happen here? Here one bonding molecular orbital comes out and another is antibonding molecular orbital, and when we fill this orbital, the bonding molecular only contain the 2 electron, because bonding molecular the energy of bonding molecular orbital is lower than antibonding molecular orbital, and here a effective bond formation occur. Okay, but here we consider only homo and lumo. That means this is homo and this is lumo. You already know the highest energy occupied molecular orbital. Homo means highest energy occupied molecular orbital and lumo means lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. There are so many filled molecular orbital and there is so many unfilled molecular orbital. So highest occupied molecular orbital, this is, and this is the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. Okay, that's here the only interaction is homo and lumo, interaction between homo and lumo. But in this figure we consider another type of interaction, but here we consider the lowest energy occupied orbital. This is lowest energy occupied orbital here, and this is highest energy unoccupied molecular orbital. But between these and these orbital the energy difference is very much big, very much large. According to molecular orbital theory, we know when two set of molecular orbital are close in energy and in symmetry, then the effective interaction will occur. But as here the energy difference is large, that's why this interaction will not more effective than this. Here, this interaction between homo and lumo, and these molecular orbital are known as frontier molecular orbital, and this is the effective interaction. Okay, now considering all type of interaction, when organic molecule react with each other, a some amount of energy gain or loss. Okay, some amount of energy gain or loss, and this can be mathematically and approximately calculated by the equation is following. This is the equation. Okay, using all the part of molecular orbital theory, molecular orbital, when two organic molecules react with each other, if delta E amount of energy gain and loss, then delta E is equal to minus summation of AB QA plus QB, here the charge, and beta AB is the resonance integral, and ACB is the overlap integral. You learn in semester, first semester in molecular orbital theory. And second term here is Q1 Q2 by upon R. This term explain the ionic interaction. From this third part, we can explain the several facts, and this from this third term we can explain the interaction between occupied molecular orbital and unoccupied molecular orbital, and here two interaction between occupied and unoccupied. But let us see here, this interaction also a occupied and unoccupied, this interaction also occupied and unoccupied. That's why in this equation two types of interaction involved in occupied molecular orbital and unoccupied molecular orbital. Okay, so here main interaction, this is the term, and this interaction stabilize a stabilize the new molecule or old molecule, because from this third term we can explain the nucleophile about nucleophile and electrophile. Also we can explain the relative nucleophilicity and electrophilicity of a molecule. So from these three type of interaction in an organic reaction, these two term are important, that is second term and third term, but first term it neglect, because or field orbital interaction between field orbital and field orbital, there is no effective bond formation. That's why we let we consider these two interaction, as well as we consider the Coulombic interaction, that's is charge interaction. Okay, now the summary from the above this is the summary of above discussion. Okay, when two or more molecules collide, there are three main forces operate. Okay, first force is the interaction between occupied molecular orbital and occupied molecular orbital and occupied molecular orbital. That's mean occupied molecular orbital of one molecule with occupied molecular orbital other. But but from this interaction we cannot got a effective bond. So this interaction further this interaction we may we neglect. And second term is the interaction between a positive charge molecule and negative charge molecule. And third one is, this is the main interaction in organic molecule, and this is the interaction between occupied orbital and unoccupied molecular orbital. That's mean interaction between HOMO and HOMO. That's mean interaction between nucleophile and electrophile. Okay, now by neglecting this term, the this equation can be written as the following pattern. Can be summarized as, can be neglected, the above equation can be simplified in this equation. Okay, here this is the equation. Here main interaction is charge type interaction, because Q nucleophile and Q here loss or gain of energy is the delta E, and delta E is equal to energy interaction between the interaction Coulombic interaction between nucleophile and electrophile. Nucleophile is electron, generally electron rich or charge, mainly here nucleophile is in charge in nature and electrophile is in negative charge. So this is the Coulombic type interaction. Huh? Okay, and here this is the third term, and this term obtained from the third term. Okay, and here main from this term we can explain only the interaction between HOMO and LUMO. That's mean nucleophile to electrophile. Okay, and from this part we can explain also hard soft combination, that mean hard nucleophile, soft nucleophile, hard electrophile and soft electrophile. Okay, now let us consider uh, this term how affect a chemical reaction. Okay, by neglecting the interaction between two field orbital, that's mean field molecular orbital of one molecule to field molecular orbital of other. The this equation this equation can be simplified as as this equation. Okay, now by considering a set of nucleophile, that's mean that is when a set of nucleophile interact with a reactant or reactant molecule, then delta E amount of energy, what amount of delta E energy gain or loss, now let us consider. Okay, here first here in the first case we consider the energy of LUMO is 7 electron volt. When put this value in this equation, then the value of this value is negative. That's mean, but here we consider the symmetric interaction sign indicate the interaction between occupied orbital to unoccupied molecular orbital in a symmetrical nature, and negative sign indicate a interaction between uh, occupied molecular orbital and unoccupied molecular orbital in unsymmetrical nature. According to molecular orbital theory, we already know that's we already know that actually there was a two types of bond from two type of molecular orbital will be formed, and one is bonding molecular orbital and another is anti-bonding molecular orbital. And bonding molecular orbital will came from symmetric interaction, and anti-bonding molecular orbital came from unsymmetrical interaction. Okay, that's why this is the plus minus sign. Okay, so plus sign here we consider bonding interaction, and when we put this value of -7 electron volt, then this value will be maximum, and when the value of this is maximum, then overall value of this term is neglected. Then in organic reaction, main type of interaction will be Coulombic type interaction, that is charge type interaction, and the reaction converted to ionic type. Okay, now let us consider when the value of energy of LUMO is about, sorry, first here the relative gain of energy um, for set of nucleophile is following. When we put the energy of LUMO is about -70 electron volt, then the order of values of delta E is about HS minus greater than I minus greater than Cn minus greater than Br minus greater than Cl minus greater than Os minus and greater than 8 minus, which is the order of nucleophilicity observed for the attack of the ions on peroxide oxygen. And this is the same order, same nucleophilicity order when this type of nucleophile attack with peroxide oxygen. Okay, here is the reaction. Here is the nucleophile, and here the nucleophile maybe HS minus, SH minus, maybe I minus, maybe Cn minus, etc. And when nucleophile attack this oxygen, and this oxygen bond cleaved, and new nucleophile oxygen bond will be formed, and OH minus we get a we got OH minus. Okay, but when we change the energy of LUMO, small change of energy of LUMO, that is about 5 electron volt. When this value putting in this equation, then this value this overall term will not be neglected. Then, and this also cannot be neglected, and that's mean two terms are important in that type of interaction. Okay, and this is the interaction between hard nucleophile or hard electron, and this can explain the interaction between hard nucleophile and hard electrophile. Okay, but when operate only this type of interaction, then this is the sub interaction, but this is especially for inorganic reaction. Okay, but when this term is more important, when the value of this energy of LUMO put on electron volt plus on electron volt, then this value will be maximum. Then this value will be neglected. Okay, this value will be neglected. Then the reaction will be purely ionic in nature. Okay, uh, and the nucleophilicity order here is the nucleophilicity order here by the interaction between nucleophile with water molecule, and the order of the gaining energy, that's order of delta E value is the following. That means that is OH minus greater than Cn minus greater than SH minus greater than H minus greater than Cl minus greater than Br minus greater than I minus, and this is the order of pK, because this is the acid base reaction. This is the acid base reaction. Okay, and this is ionic type, and we know that acid base reaction is ionic type interaction. In case of acid base reaction, ionic interaction involved. Okay, uh, now now this fact, this all fact can be explained with a summary, and this is the summary. Here mean hard nucleophile have low energy HOMO and usually have a negative charge. Okay, hard nucleophile are contain a negative charge and which have low energy HOMO. Soft nucleophile have high energy HOMO but do not necessarily have negative charge. ठीक है, that means soft nucleophile will have high energy as well as it may be neutral in nature. Okay. Neutral in nature. And second is a hard electrophile have high energy level, hard, thick opposite of the nucleophile, and why? Here hard electrophile have high energy level and usually have a positive charge. Okay, and soft electrophile have a low energy level but do not necessarily have positive charge. That's if you remember these two, then automatically you remember uh, this also too. Okay. uh, because these two fact is the opposite of these two fact. Now, and also we know a harder reaction is fast because a large coulombic interaction are operate involved. Harder combination is a fast because a large coulombic attraction operates there. A sub reaction also fast because large interaction between HOMO of nucleophile and LUMO of leptophile, and this is also common for mainly common for organic reaction, and this is common for inorganic type reaction. Okay, and larger the coefficient in appropriate frontier orbital or the atomic orbital at the reaction center, the softer the reagent. The larger the coefficient of appropriate frontier orbital, that means the larger the difference between frontier molecular orbital. Frontier molecular orbital means the HOMO and LUMO, the interacting HOMO and LUMO molecular orbital, and then this is the and this type of reagent will be soft in nature. Okay, here let us consider a different types of electrophilic center and different types of nucleophile. Here nucleophile is attacked here, and this reaction will be a purely SN type reaction. That means nucleophilic substitution reaction. Here also it is also a nucleophilic substitution reaction, but here the interaction between um, hybrid high non-bonding electron, here interaction between non-bonding orbital and pi star molecular orbital. Okay, non-bonding orbital between and pi star. Here the main interaction is here the main interaction between the non-bonding electron and sequestered orbital. Here the main interaction between field orbital, that's mean homomolecular orbital, and pi star molecular orbital. Here the interaction between pi star molecular orbital, sorry, pi molecular orbital and empty unhybridized p orbital. Okay, electricity and electrophilicity can be explained more simplified by considering the above fact. Okay, now here the nucleophilicity already you have or you also know the that's the mean nucleophilicity depends on first on hybridization. Here NH3, the nucleophilicity of NH3 greater than C double bond NH and greater than C triple bond NH, because this nitrogen is in sp3 state, this nitrogen is in sp2 state, and this nitrogen is sp state. Why this is the order of nucleophilicity? Because we also know higher the p character of high beta atomic orbital, higher is the energy, and also know the highest when increase the energy of HOMO, and then nucleophilicity of the molecule also increases. Okay, here as this is sp3 state, as this molecule is in sp3 state and this is in sp2 state and this is in sp state, and we know here is the p character, here is the energy of orbit orbital. So this is the following nucleophilicity order. Okay, but when in case of some molecule hybridization chain, what will happen? Then the nucleophilicity, then for this molecule nucleophilicity order can be explained by inductive effect, that's mean electron withdrawing group, electron releasing group, resonance effect, and other type of effect. Okay, here is one set of example. Here is alkoxy ion, here is OH minus ion, and this is a phenoxide ion, this is phenoxide ion, this is carboxylate ion, and this is alcohol water and sulfate ion. Here is the here this is the nucleophilicity order. These are the follows this type of nucleophilicity order. Why? Here all the oxygen atoms are in sp2 state. No, here this is in sp2 state. This is sp3 state. This also sp3 state. But initially this is sp3 state. But actually this is involved in sp2 state because it involved in resonance. Okay, this type of here this is the this type of resonance are here involved. That's why this oxygen actually is sp2 state. Is in sp2 state. Here also a resonance is possible, and this is a sp state. And another disease molecule are alcohol and H2O molecule. The nucleophilicity of ROH and H2 is very weak, but acidity is basicity is more high. Okay, here is another example because here s orbital s atom is participate in this molecule, and s has a vacant d orbital. That's why here p pi d pi back bond also possible. That's why the nucleophilicity of this molecule is very low. Okay, and that's why this is the following. These are the follow this type of order, this type of nucleophilicity order. Okay, now these are the another set of example, and here the nucleophile we can explain the nucleophilicity order. Here this molecule have greater nucleophile than this. Here this is the greater nucleophile than this, and this is a greater nucleophile than this. Why? Here steric repulsion steric repulsion considered here. Here steric repulsion considered here. Uh, here tertiary tertiary sorry 2-degree alkyl group present here. That's why here is when it interact with electrophile, a repulsive interaction operate, steric repulsion occur, and here is the ethyl group, two ethyl group are there. That's why here the repulsive interaction is minimum. That's why this act as a more nucleophilic this is more nucleophilic in nature than this molecule. And here also a greater steric repulsion in this molecule, and here is the lower steric repulsion. That's why the nucleophilicity of this molecule is greater. That's mean with information, remember this: when steric repulsion increases, the nucleophilicity of the molecule increases. But if we consider the electron releasing effect, then actually this nucleophilicity of this molecule will be should be greater. But actually this is not, because this is the order, and here it can be explained with the help of steric repulsion. Here also an example of steric on the same cause. Also a nucleophilicity of this molecule is greater than this, and this can also explained by the um, steric repulsion. Okay. Second is the here is the following nucleophilicity order, and this can be explained when electronegativity of nucleophilic center increases, then nucleophilicity decreases. Okay, that means here the electronegativity of nitrogen less than oxygen less than fluorine. That's why the nucleophilicity order of R2n greater than Ru minus greater than F minus. Okay, and except hybridization, electronegativity also a major most important fact to explain the nucleophilicity order. Here the nucleophilicity order is Rs minus greater than Cl minus, because Rs minus the non-bonding electron in s orbital are loosely bound than Cl minus ion. That's why this is more nucleophile than this molecule. Okay, and so others for the same cause. This is the another example. For the same cause, it also follows this type of nucleophilic order. Here it is the nucleophilicity of Et3 and greater than Et2, because electronegativity of nitrogen less than oxygen. Okay, and in compound comparison of atomic center from the same group of the periodic table, when we consider same in the same group wise. Okay, group wise trend in nucleophilicity order. They had the nucleophilicity order Rs minus greater than Ru minus, because here S atomic size of S orbital is more greater than O minus. And the here non-bonding electron is loosely bound by this atom, and here is tightly by oxygen atom tightly bound this electron. That is why the nucleophilicity of this molecule is greater than this. Okay, this is the another example, and cause is same. The nucleophilicity of I minus greater than Br minus greater than Cl minus greater than F minus. Here also an example of the nucleophilicity of Rh minus greater than Ru is minus. Okay. Um, this is another example. And this is another fact. When atom is same, nucleophilic center is same, but nucleophilic center contain a nearest same atom or heteroatom. When a nucleophile contain a electron this center nearest to it, then the nucleophilicity of the nucleophile increases. That's why the nucleophilicity of H2 molecule is more greater than hydroxide ion. Here also the hydrogen, the nucleophilicity of hydrogen is more greater than amine. Okay, but here most important note that but basicity of OH minus is greater than hydrogen peroxide. Why? This is another fact, and the basicity, reverse basicity of this molecule can be explained with the help of hydrogen only interaction. Okay. Today this is the lecture about. Today I only explain the nucleophile, and later we can explain the electrophilicity. Actually, electrophilicity, if you understood well the nucleophile, about nucleophile, then you can also explain. You may learn about electrophile, because here this factor, yeah, nucleophilicity order depends this type of fact. And when we consider a when we consider for this fact for electrophile, when we consider this fact for electrophile, and the electrophilicity order is reverse of nucleophilicity order. Okay, so you easily learn the nucleophilicity of nucleophile and electrophilicity of electrophile. You have already known this nucleophilicity of nucleophile and electrophilicity of electrophile in first semester classes. Here we explain about nucleophile and electrophile on the basis of mathematical background and energetic background. Okay.